Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines 2 here in Kettlebridge with me, Biffa. And this is the last video I'm recording of the year. There's another video that will be coming out that you'll see next week, I believe, if everything goes to plan. Doesn't this city just look amazing in the autumn? I absolutely love the way the trees look. It's fantastic. Got some plans of things to do in the city. I wanted to ask you as well, what did you think of the last video that I put out? My one tile challenge video. Different style, different type of doing of that sort of challenge video thing. I hope you really enjoyed it because I enjoyed making it, and the one that's coming up, let's just swing that camera around there, the one that will be coming up next week as well of a similar style. So I'm really hoping you enjoyed it because there's another one of another type of challenge, and I'll be looking to do those sort of challenges in other games as well, just to sort of sprinkle them around from time to time. Oh, look at these lovely buildings, they look great. So yeah, anyway, that's what's coming up. And for today we are going to be looking at getting some high rises going. We haven't really sort of done that. We've got this little bit over here, a few tall buildings, but we do have lots of demand in absolutely everything. We've got like 372 million simoleons. I mean, we're so rich, it's just unbelievable. We've got some traffic that we can take care of there. Let's zoink our zoom in. We're not going to zoom into the traffic. That would have been nice. Oh, I've clicked on it's not traffic, it's an accident. Under there I've clicked on, whoops, and that was an auto save. So just before we look at this traffic, let's have a quick sip of tea. There we go. Oh, I know what's going on here. Yeah, this had a roundabout on there, but when you get these sort of weird, sort of half road, half pedestrian roundabout, the people walk across it like they're blimming cars, and like they own the flipping thing. Wow, look at all that over there. So it sort of gets in the way of cars. So where it's coming right into the city, I tend to just remove it and just have it set up like this. We do have traffic lights. What can we do? Why don't we use the traffic light mod that we've got and just see if we can help with this. So we're going to do exclusive pedestrian phase and advanced split phasing. And I'm assuming most people are going to be going straight on anyway. We don't need left and right, do we? So if we open this and just adjust that one. Oh, I see. It's all changed now. It's all in the same lane. Oh, that's good. So we're going to have straight on, and save and save. And then when those lights go, let's spin it around this way. We should see. Haven't we fixed this one before? I think we have. And it's become a bit of an issue again, but very quickly this should go down. Of course, we're constantly growing our city as well, and you get different times of the day. So it's school picking up time, it's going to be coming up to rush hour, so that might be a bit of an issue as well. But I think once these go through, we should be right. I think it was actually a different junction we fixed before, because what I do want to put on here is an asymmetrical 5-lane going in, just so we've got extra lanes. Actually, no, that's no good, is it? Because only 2 lanes going on. No, I don't want to do that. Let's go back to this again, which has probably messed up all my lanes. No, it's kept them. Excellent. Yeah, let's just give this a minute or two and just see whether all this traffic here goes down. Man, that is a lot of traffic. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. We'll come back to it. A lot of these cars are shaking like mad and they're so desperate to go, but we'll leave that going. Let's slide on over this way and take a look at what we're going to be doing over here. So I want to start selectively upgrading some of these to be high density and start to build up a bit of a high density hub. I want it sort of creeping across the river over here to this section. Let us start maybe upgrading some of these offices in little clumps. I'm still going to go, I want to leave gaps in between like that. So if I just de-zone the bits that we don't want and then see how large they're going to be, I mean, that is suddenly going to start jumping up really high as well. If I come out of this view, we can just sort of, I'm going to de-zone, I'm going to pause, I'm going to de-zone all of this. I don't need to pause. Let's get rid of all of that. There we go. It's going to be a little bit sort of a laid back video today. We're going to sort of keep things easy, relaxed. Everyone's getting ready for the holidays. I'm going to have another road coming up here. I want to get that there. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to happen, really. I want this to be built over this side on here. So I'm going to just pop that there. Cool. And I'm going to pop another one there, but I think that side's all right. There we go. That's exactly what I want. So I want them off the side here, and I want a bit of parking in here as well. Oh, that one's shot up. We'll take a look at that in a second. And I want to stop that. And I want to stop that. Why have you all complained over there? If I delete this now, man, for no reason at all. You're going to be up-zoned soon anyway. Let's just take a look at this. Oh, that is going up. Excellent. We could probably play sort of a bit of whack-a-mole with the height of some of these as well. And we can intermix some living spaces. I'm going to go like that and like that. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I want a bit of parking in here as well, so we can get that right up against the road, but this way. Yeah, that should be okay. And then we can remove that. And then we can put like a path through here with some trees and all that sort of good stuff, can't we? Let's just wiggle one of these through. There's a lot of these people here. I think they've possibly left the building they were in before. There we go. By the way, I'm scrolling through this with the extended hotkeys mod, which is great. So if I press Control, I can scroll through these, which is really good. Yeah, that is going to come straight down the back. And then why don't we just pop a few... Oh, Biffa clicks the wrong one for the trees. Just pop a few popular trees down here. So we've also got tree anarchy and tree control. So I can now change the age of the tree. So we're going to go for the big tree. We're going to go for single and Control L. Then I can put it in a line down here. But we've got a few others. Let's just make a little bit of space because these all probably get in the way. There we go. So let's try that again. Grab our tree, Control L. And that should, if I've set that all up, 10 meters. There we go. That should just go all the way down there. Let's get a little bit closer. Let's try 8 meters. Yeah, there we go. And unfortunately, even with the Anarchy mod that's out now, you can't place trees on buildings or anything like that, which is a bit of a shame because I really want to do that, but not just yet. But also, if we go back into here, we've got these little brushes. So place multiple. We've got these different types of brushes. So this one here is a brush of, let's just make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Those sort of trees. Let's delete those. Is that not going to let me delete them? Let's do it this way. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. And then if we want furs and things like that, we can use this brush and we'll get furs, that sort of thing. There we go. And then if we want bushes, we've got this brush and we get little tiny bushes. So I wanted that one. We go sort of 10. And you can see where they're trying to place on places where they shouldn't. And they sort of appear and disappear. And it just sort of fills up that gap a bit. I don't know whether I like it like that crammed in. I mean, that is now very busy with the old trees, isn't it? But, I mean, you wouldn't walk around here anyway, would you? Around the back of a building. And it sort of fills a little space. I think that's okay. And let's finish zoning. Why don't we put a little bit of high density commercial? I'm not quite sure how big these are going to go. I'm worried if I put a high density shop in there, it's going to take up so much space. But if I put some EU mixed zone in, we might get some nice sort of corner buildings, and we've got a gap in the middle. And then round the back here, we could maybe put, yeah, let's put another one of these in, and we'll sort of go that size and see how that goes. I'm interested to see the height we're going to get here, and also the traffic. Keep an eye on that as well. So we've got the car park off the side road, so it's not off the main road. Hopefully that'll be okay. Yeah, we'll let that grow in. And then this little section here, I want to really make this high density of some description. So I'm going to get rid of all of that. Yeah. And I'm just thinking how we're going to do this. So if I get rid of this first along here. Oh, try again, game. Thank you very much. There, we'll just sort of bring that through there. What is that weird thing it did there? Oh, I've got Anarchy mod on, and it didn't like it, did it, for some reason? Let's turn the Anarchy mod off. There we go. Excellent. That's good. So I don't want them that deep, so that'll be okay. And then we're going to go for some high density. commercial in here and just see whether... Let's see what we get. I don't know what sort of size these are going to be. We sort of put them... I'm doing that, but they're only going 2 back. Is that like as big as they'll go? How about if we do that? Oh, we'll get some large ones in there as well. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll go up to there. Funny that these ones wouldn't go back any further. Oh, it's getting a bit damp, isn't it, around here? Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, I see. It's done the corner, but it means we've missed the central one, which is a shame. Could we monkey with that a bit? Could we take out, like, that one and that one, which means they're going to have to regrow. Yeah, there we go. Will that give us a corner, and then we'll pop that in? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a corner. I wonder what the sizes are of corners. That would be handy to know, wouldn't it? If I did... Yeah, that's not going to go any further. That might be a game of whack-a-mole to get some corners around there. We'll see what happens. What have we got? Oh, okay. These aren't too bad, are they? So that's the mixed zoning on that side, and then the high density over here. And then you get some parking underneath as well. And these little smaller ones, yeah, they're okay for this road. It's not too overpowering, which is what we want. And we might be able to actually, now that we've done this, is remove these, mess up some zoning somewhere. No, we've survived. And then just do a similar thing along here with these as well. So if we sort of go... Oh, it's a shame we can't get these zoning any closer, but we'll go with what we've got. And we'll do that. Are we going to get these ones growing in? I want to see what the corner plots look like. And oh man, we can start seeing how the traffic is going. Yes, we do get a corner plot. Nice. So we are definitely going to have to do some metro and stuff around here. Oh, that's much better, isn't it? I like that. I know it's only like a little side door, but that is okay. This is getting super busy in it down here. I love it. I love causing mayhem and traffic. It's good. We can sort of sort it all out later. This here... is not growing in. If I add another one or all of them, why is that not it's not liking something? Well, we'll leave that one and we'll come back to that one. Okay, so it's looking like the offices are the ones that are really going to be the highest. Could we utilize some of this space? What's that we've got there? Oh, we've got one little tiny teeny house, and they've been living here and looking up and seeing all the houses growing up around them. Yeah, that's going to definitely go. And that's like a medical clinic. Yeah, okay. Let us dezone this. Dezone the lot. You're gone. You're gone. The whole thing's gone. And we're going to make a little bit of use of this space. Thank you. If we remove some trees, first of all, what am I looking for? If I could do... So if I do one of these and then turn that off, will it... Oh, I need to make it bigger. Will that still happily remove all of those? It will. Okay, we'll just get this up to 100%, remove all of these trees. I'm thinking with these medium residential buildings that we've got along here, could we add another one in? No, because of the zoning. Okay. No, that's fine. Could we sort of do some detailing along the back that makes it really look like they've got some hedges and things like that? If we do Control L, how close can we get these? If I do 2... that is pretty close, like a hedge, isn't it? And then maybe if we just sort of come back a little bit like this. Unfortunately, I can't quite get one in between there, but I think we'll go with what we've got. If I go like that, we can get one more. No, that's as far as it's going to go. There we go. And that sort of separates that one from over there. We could maybe just sort of run that down there as well. Yeah, excellent. And then we could maybe pick out some individual trees that would look nice in here. I mean, there's not... no, I don't want that one individual. So these are sort of the largest one. And if we can spot some of those in the backs without... There we go. Messing things up too much. And then we could perhaps pop a nice oak in there as well. There we go. I think that looks good. And then maybe just a little bit of detailing with these thin ones again, nice and close to each other. Yeah, what about that? Just adds a little something, doesn't it? Excellent. Okay, yeah, we're going to go with that. And then in here, we're definitely going to go with some high density stuff. We are going to have to just sort of soften this terrain a little bit because we're not quite level over here by this road, which is not the end of the world, because what I was going to do was I was going to bring in, let's grab this road here. It's not too busy here, is it? So I was going to bring this as like a little separate road. So we're going to go all the way along to there. And then I was going to have another little road down the back, and we can... Let's turn off snapping, curbify that around a bit. This road here now seems a bit pointless. Yeah, and we've sort of got this internal area that we can build on. Let's just pop some buildings down and see how it goes. Yeah, and it was going to be high density. I'm just thinking, I don't want this to be too large behind here, so I think it's going to be a case of putting them in and seeing what sort of size we end up with. Oh, there we go. They're popping in. I mean, that's not too bad, I've got to be honest. If you're living here and you're facing out this way across Kettlebridge, enjoying the rain, you're not going to be too surprised if at some point some bigger buildings pop up behind you. I think that's just the way it's going to go. We'll leave that little bit of open ground there. Yeah, so how's our skyline looking? I mean, it's not looking hugely tall. I'm wondering, you might be able to answer me this question, because I don't actually know. Do buildings like this, when they upgrade, get taller? Or are they the height that they are? Is that literally it? When they're that height, they stay that height? Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. So we've got all of this down here, which is all low density. And I'm thinking of maybe taking a swathe of this, just maybe these two sections here. So these are offices, these are commercial, and trying a little something here. So let us just get rid of all of those and everything this side of the path. Yeah, and just before we add anything to that, if we just have a look, our traffic flow here is dropping right down, and this is all getting super, super busy, which, you know, is to be expected. That is to be expected. Could we just dive into our subway? I mean, we've just done nothing with subway at all yet. I think I'm right in saying, yeah, nothing to do with subway at all. But first of all, we need a subway yard, which is flipping huge. I mean, I can't even stick that. Where the heck am I going to put this thing? I mean, we've got industry going on up here. We could buy another square and sort of have an island with a subway yard, or we could put it over here with the industry, but then we've still got to get the rail. I mean, if the subway ran through here, then it could attach to up here somewhere. Let's see if we could fit it in over here somewhere. Anything that worries me is trying to get a metro line under the water, because I've tried that before and it's like a blooming pain in the backside, but we're going to give it a go. I don't want it up against that road, but I'm going to sort of bring it back a bit to here and then see how we go. I'm going to have to bring that back even further. Actually, let's move that again. Let's go back to here, and then we can sort of set all the roads up and stuff. And then let's just see whether we can get... Oh, how many does that give us? What? Vehicles in maintenance, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that going to go up? So vehicles in use, 10. So at the most, that's going to give us 10, which doesn't really seem like many. Maintenance faster. Oh, okay. And it's given us like extra lines as well. Go on then. We'll add that on. Oh, we can add that on. But that's only maintenance faster, isn't it? Oh, okay. And what about this one here? Extra tracks. You get an extra 5 vehicles. We'll add that one on as well. Okay. Well, that is a lot of lines, isn't it, for what we're going to be doing. Let's just see if we can get one line underneath the water here. And then that will be... That's a one-way piece of track. Let's just grab this one here and see how we go. Going to come out a little bit. We're going to go down 20... And is that going to go into the water? I've got Anarchy on. I'm going to turn that off. because it will start messing things up. I think that's okay. We've got into the water. We're underwater. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. Let's just keep going. And then into here. Now see what? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're fine. We're here. We've made it. Yeah, you see, look at that big dip under there. We've made it. Okay, fine. So let us overground subway station, underground subway station. Do you know, it's been ages since I've used these. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Well, we're not going to have that one. We're going to have this one, which is a teeny tiny little pokey thing. But we've got to decide where we're going to have them, because this is going to be like super, super busy. So do we have like a loop that goes round? Because the island isn't that huge, is it? Rather than having like a central place where people have to keep getting on and getting off and all of that, I think, you know, that would be okay. So let's maybe just use our brains for a minute. So over here, we've got like the university, which we want to encourage more people to come to, and which could be upgraded as time goes by. We've got the high school here. We've got our high density area, and this is going to get more and more high density as time goes on. And then that's probably a college. Yeah. So we've got college, elementary school. So then this little area here, I mean, maybe 1 or 2 stops in there. A stop here by the university. This is going to be backfilled with even more housing. What's that there? That's our tram depot, which goes around the outside. And then maybe a spur that comes off to go over here to our train station, to our medical university, and that sort of thing. I think that is how we're going to go. So let's have a look. Let's take this and pop this on this little space here. Yeah, let's pop it there. Just have a look at that thing. Okay, yeah, nothing too complicated. That's good. So we'll have one there. We've got that one there. I'm thinking of having one up here, but not too far from the tram line that we've got. So if people wish to walk over and use that. So maybe somewhere, I mean, it's going to mean removing a house or 2. Maybe there we'll buy the car park. That's not too far. We can pop some paths in. That will cover that area. And then I want to come sort of up through the middle over here. Yeah, and in front of all this school and all this setup, we've just got all this lovely space. So we can literally pop it right there, which is good. Then we can connect. Actually, I'm going to move that over a little bit. I'm going to connect that road up here so people can walk through and easily get to where they want to get to. Okay, let's just pop that on straight. Come on. There we go. Made a little weird sort of junction there, but that's fine. Excellent. So that's there, there, and here. And then we're going to come down to this middle section where the university is. I'm just thinking whether to cut up through the middle, because these houses here will be supplemented by the tram that goes around the outside. So maybe somewhere in the middle here, we've got some high rises. We've got this little lane that sort of cuts through the middle there. But what I want to be careful of is not somewhere where it's going to be crammed full of people. Yeah, go on. Let's give that one a go there. So it can curve round, go back up there, and then maybe one in the middle here, and then we can sort of get that connected up again. Yeah, off this side street here, and then we can pop some walking and stuff around. Okay, yeah, it's going to be interesting to get that one hooked up, isn't it? Let's get these hooked up. Let's see how it goes. Actually, that was a lot easier than I thought, which is good. Well, it would have been easy to place a line. Now I can't blooming see anything. I'm going to set one up going clockwise and anti-clockwise. I'm just going to do that off camera. Okay, there we go. So we've got Biffington Springs. I'm going to copy that. And the first one is clockwise. Thank you very much. And that one is counterclockwise. There we go. Excellent. No trains are going to be appearing on those at the moment because we haven't got this hooked up through here. So let's just do that. I'm just hoping that's not going to get too complicated. If I sort of bring that in there and then go like that, will that be okay? And then can I do a similar thing the other way and nobody gets confused? I hope that's all right. Oh, this ain't going to work until this is all hooked up. Okay, let's take a quick look at this then. So I'm assuming it says road access there, but we've added this on the side. Oh, they're going out, so it is working. Okay, that's good. How am I going to get road access in there? Hang on a minute. 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 If I just run that along there. Yeah, that's not counting, is it? It needs to be in here. Well, that's weird, isn't it? It's allowed me to put an item in there that's blocked the road. Was that because I had anarchy on when I placed it? I bet it was. Let's just remove that. Sorry, everybody. We're going to do that again. Yeah, there we go. Let's just try that again then. So it was one of these, wasn't it? Yeah, it only lets me do it up there. If I put anarchy on... Oh, no, it was this one. So anarchy off. Yeah, that's a bit weird. That's going to let me place it in front of where the things go. All right, okay. Well, we won't worry about that. Maybe that's a little bug that needs to be popped in. So we're going to put that there. Yeah, we're going to hook this one up over here, which is... Yeah, that's... Nope, above ground would be nice. Thank you. So it all works. Oh, let's try that again. Didn't realise it was on curve mode. Excellent. So hopefully... that counts. I don't know. It's a bit weird sometimes the way this works. So let's just see what happens and hook this up. Oh, here they go. They're going out. What have we got on each one of these? Assigned vehicles 2 of 4. Might as well give them 4 each. Why not? And the blue one, there we go, 4 for you as well. Ticket price is going to be free because why not? And ticket price free. We're making so much money. Who needs to charge people for lots of tickets? Okay, excellent. So that should all be okay. 8 out of 10. Yep. Good, good, good. So we'll see how that goes to help with our traffic. We've got lots of people upgrading around here, which is good. Excellent. So this little section here, we wanted to upgrade things. So we're definitely going to be looking at the internet because if we look at the internet, we can see the internet coverage is pretty pants at the moment. I never did put these upgrades on here, so we're going to do these because the more people that live here, the more bandwidth is used and the worse it gets. And then we'll do this one, and we might even need a bigger upgrade. That isn't quite cutting it, is it? All over the place. No, not really. If we jump into here and have a look at our communications, we do have a telecoms tower. Ranging, yeah, all right, let's unlock that and have a look and see what that gives us in this area. So we've got the server farm, can be upgraded and does all sorts of things. And the telecom tower, which I'm assuming is quite good. Increases entertainment citywide and attracts tourists as well, plus has the extra network capacity. And we can see that that is starting to cover a huge area. So could we perhaps have that in the middle here and cover the whole of this area? Yeah, I'm thinking this little spot here, it's sort of not quite in the middle of everybody's view, hopefully. I mean, I don't know, there's these people living here. They're going to be looking out across that river there and they're going to see a great big tower in the middle, but there's just no other way to do it really, unless the server farm can really give us a huge boost somehow, and that could be placed somewhere maybe alongside the river here. Let's just pop that in there. Oh wow, that suddenly, oh okay. It's because I was holding it on there. Let's just move that off the screen. I mean, would you say that that's beefed it up a bit? I don't know really. Let's upgrade these here. And then is there any more? Definitely need one over here somewhere. And over here is slightly higher than anywhere else. We're actually going to have it next to where our electric stuff comes in. Yes, that's not too bad. And then we just need one back here somewhere. And as we've got this noisy train line going on around here anyway, I'm going to just plop it right in the middle of there. It does need some road connection, so I'm sure we can easily do that with a little bit of this. Yeah, and while I've done that, winter's arrived. Yeah, just run that underneath and attach to there. What's that coverage like? Yeah, I mean, overall, that's sort of beefed up things more into the green, isn't it? Has this got any upgrades? That doesn't have any upgrades. Okay. That'll do for now. And now we're having a power issue. Oh, good grief. Okay. We've got too much power coming in here and here. We need a third option for power. We've got this power line that runs all the way down the back over here by our cargo train terminal. I think we could probably do something with that. Nope, that's not quite helped enough. is there any other power lines coming in from the other side of the city? I mean, we could just bring one in like this and attach it, and that would work. So let's just pop a transformer here and just literally take that right out like that and see if that's helped. Yeah, there we go. So it's spread it out, and that's much better. Yep, good, good. Yep, they're definitely enjoying the metro that we've got over here, which is good. There's plenty of passengers. Man, it's just getting busy. This is what I want to see in a city build. I want cars, I want people, I want all sorts of things going on. And with the latest update as well, when you're zooming in to people like this, no noticeable drop in frame rate at all. I mean, I'm getting 45 here, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, well, let's get some more high density stuff going in here. This is quite a large block, so I'm thinking we are going to, in amongst the snow, just bring in, I don't want to connect to the outside road. Maybe let's go one down like that. Nope, that's not straight. Let's try that again. One down to there. And then I'm thinking we can just connect that straight in. It's almost opposite where we've got that one going into this section, which isn't too bad. I mean, that shouldn't be traffic lights. No, it's all stop signs. So that's okay. And then we can zone up around this. And I'm thinking if we zone, it's going to face that way. Yeah, I think that's okay. And this was all offices, wasn't it? So I'm just wondering whether if I just stick in like a load of offices like that and just see what we get. And then I want to block the zoning along here. There we go. And then we could just literally do the same over here as well. Just take this whole section here. There we go. And just see what we get. And then we're back it onto the main road over here. And I do like the look of these shops either side. So I'm thinking with this section here, we're going to go straight back to these ones and just take this whole section down the front here and get those shops. Which actually means we could get some more offices here. Should we go for the big ones again? Let's go for the big ones again. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that's a lot of very-tall cranes, isn't it? Good grief. Oh, they're popping in. Oh man, imagine you're walking along here. Let's put let's put it into this mode. There we go. So we can get right down ground level. We can see what's going on, and then you look up and you see that. That is pretty tall, isn't it? Good grief. Well, this has suddenly become a very dense area. Look at this. All these high rises over here. Let's just have a little look. We'll zoom out. What have we got? Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Oh, let's have a look at that from over here. That is what I was sort of expecting. That sort of height where it goes up and down. That is really good. What I'm hoping is there's some signature buildings that are going to give us some extra height that we can unlock. I bet there is when you get to the office one. Oh, that's like a small one. That's a small one. These are starting to get rather large, aren't they? Nothing in there. Nothing sort of high in there. That is not too bad. What do we need for that? Oh, just some more EU mixed housing. And then we've got these ones as well down here. More level 5 high density, level 5 high density. Okay, so we need lots of upgrading for those. Well, rather than sort of micromanage those and, you know, try and sort of get them, I'm just going to keep going with what I want to zone. So we're not getting any more offices in here. That's okay. Let's go for some high density and really fill that in. Oh, I think that's looking good. Oh, we've got fires. I've all got these high rents. At some point, I'm still waiting for this to be fixed. Oh, not enough buses. Oh, yeah, we needed to fix that, didn't we? A lot of our bus routes do not have enough buses. Our bus terminal is all the way over here. Going back to the high rent again, what I was going to say was, whenever you check them out, it's always a retired adult. Oh, you're employed. Okay, well, I was wrong there. A teen who isn't working, a child. So he's not earning enough, or this Ralph here is not earning enough. So that is an employed one. Do you know what? I've said that now, and I've completely proved myself wrong. Normally, it's a retired senior and a child, but in this case, they're not. So we're going to ignore that. Yeah, our bus station over here, I've got all of these extra additions on it. I'm pretty sure if I delete this, I can just fit more around it. Let's have a look. Oh, and if I adjusted the roads, I could add another one down there, but we can add all of those on there. What's this one going to do? Electric buses. I'm wondering whether, is there some sort of Can you come back again? I was trying to read that. Low noise pollution. Oh, why not? Go on, let's just go full on electric. So all the buses are going to come out, we're going to have to go back again. Or do these just automatically change to be electric? Or do I do what it says on the thing and have a look at each line and I can individually change these to be electric? I can. And they're still saying no vehicles. You're absolutely joking. Are we going to have to fit in another bus depot around the back here? Let's see what we can do. Oh, we've hit thriving metropolis along the way. Wasn't expecting that. So we've got more development points, more tiles we can unlock, some more money. We'll have a look at that in a moment. I was just finishing upgrading this, so we'll just fit in as many as we can around here again. Hopefully that one's flat enough. Very good. We'll go for that on there as well. So hopefully then all of our lines with our massive big bus depot thing is good. Yeah, this line here has nobody. Oh my goodness me, the traffic for the buses. There's going to be so many buses going out of here that when the lights change, are they all going to get through? That is the question. Good job we've got these set up with split phasing, extra lanes and all that sort of thing. They will get out eventually. This is like a whole commune now, isn't it, of buses. We'll do a bit of tidying up there a little bit later. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we unlocked? We've got so many points now. We could probably, can we not unlock everything? No, we're not at the end yet where we can. So roads, automated parking, I'm not feeling like we need that yet, but we are going pretty high density. So I'm going to grab that. Power, we're going to do a whole series on that. I'm going to see if I can get to the end of this city without making any of my own power, and then eventually I'll make my own power and sell it, and we'll just make so much money. That's been taken care of, that's fine. That's another 16 points. So that helps with the health research. Is there anything else? That's okay. Hadron Collider I've got no space for. That's okay. Prison and all of that. Space Center. Ooh. Got all of the parts. Got the satellite uplink. Maybe then we go for the Disease Control Center to help treat citizens, educate them. Yeah, let's go for this one. And we'll see if we can add that in. That sounds like a nice addition. We're nearly up to £400 million, which is just absolutely nuts. And I'm just thinking here, do we then just take this next little block down here? I think we do. Yeah, and for this little block here, I'm just wondering whether we could just use that little trick with these roads. If we set some of these to be key walls like that and that, then all the zoning is on the middle section. So if we do that here, 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 and that's where we want it. So we want key wall on that side. On this side, we're going to put anarchy on so we can do it. Anarchy on again for that one, that one, and this one. So that's all now facing the middle, and I think if we just pop that all in as EU high density, we'll just get all of that as nice big buildings again and start building this up higher. We've got lots of little offices down there, and then this little section at the back could become a similar sort of little section to that, where we just get a few offices and buildings in. Yeah, let's see how it goes. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to take this next section. There we go. So same as before, we've got mixed use there, we've got high density offices there. I've just added this little road very gingerly along here. None of the zoning is broken, which is good. These have been zoned for a while, but nothing's grown. I'm going to make them all high density. I mean, we can see the high density demand has gone down. Let's get rid of you two. You're stopping things from happening, which we're going to have to sort of work on a bit. How are we doing down here? Traffic, which is probably from people crossing. Yeah. The roundabouts, I love them, but they just don't work. And some carefully coiffured traffic lights, especially with our new mod as well, make such a difference. I mean, I might just remove the crossing right by there, but then there's no crossing anywhere else. We'll just leave it and see how it goes. Well, that's building up nicely. Very good, very good. This is all low density stuff down here, isn't it? Yeah, that's all going to go We're going to delete it. Delete, you're gone. And I might actually make this just medium density along the back here. Yeah, these ones. There we go. Excellent. Oh, looking good, looking good. And then we're right down to the end here, which I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with that. Do we need to add probably some parking in here before this all fills up? Otherwise, I'm going to be regretting it later. Let's take one of these and place them off the side road. Invalid shape. No, it doesn't like it. What is it not liking? I don't know what it's not liking, but with a bit of anarchy, we'll get that in there anyway. That's what we need. Oh, I do love the snow. I do love the snow. Oh, look at that. Imagine the shopping down here. Oh, yeah, look at that. That is growing up nicely. And I want to try and unlock some other buildings as well. So we are going to try and engineer that by using this little bit of space that we've got over here. So we've got a lot of people living in these houses. We do have some demand for commercial, and I think we could get some EU mixed housing in here and it would still count. Let's just see if we can get yeah, there we go. Ah, there we go. That's the one I wanted, the Figura building. That looks very nice. Let's take a look at this one. How big is that? Okay, not as big as I thought, but big enough that that can, oh, nice, yeah, can add some gravitas to our new area. Before we just do that, let's just finish zoning all of this around here. I want to leave a little space in there for a road because we'll come back and add something in there as well at some point. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Ooh, all the way back over here. Can we fit this new signature building in? I'm sure we could find a spot where that could go in without destroying too much other stuff. I mean, as we get further down here, we do have this sort of space that's free, which actually, placing that up against the pedestrian road might not be too bad an idea. Or we could place it up against the side there. Do you know what? I'm going to place it up against the side here behind these ones. See how that looks. That is not too bad, is it? Because then it sort of brings the height down a bit. We're going a bit higher here, a little bit lower down there as we get towards the end of the island. And then what's this going to be? Yep, you've destroyed a building under there. Let's click on this. So this is going to give us +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within an area, plus a load of households. That's going to count for housing. Excellent. I feel like we're going to need some more parking added to some of these spots around here. Let's see what we can do. There we go, even just a little something like that. Bit of parking at the back. And a nice big building. Excellent. Now, we were going to try and get over here somewhere. We've got this road here that's destined to be a bridge over the top. I'm not quite sure whether we are going to put a load of houses on this one, because it's going to sort of break the view, isn't it? We've been working on this lovely view across here. So I am thinking of leaving this one free, and whether that could become a park or something like that. And then we've got this side over here, which is definitely going to start being built up as well as we're heading across into the rest of the map. I mean, there's so much more we can build into, but I am liking the way this is looking. Yeah, I would say we're probably causing a lot of traffic with all the new cars coming in here and all the pedestrians that are trying to get around the place. So I'm thinking that when we get to 2024, one of the first things we're going to be doing in Kettlebridge is helping all these pedestrians to get around without getting in the way of everybody else. But things are moving. We're doing okay. We're growing. We've made nearly 400 million. We're getting up to 70,000 population. And the FPS is doing well after the new patch as well. So there we go. What do you reckon? Thank you very much for all of your support this past year. It really has meant a lot. I'm glad you've been enjoying this series. Let me know what you think with the new videos that have been going out as well. And I will see you all very soon for the next one. Have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.